Hello and welcome back to Robocop Rogue City. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel, and there's a guy around the corner that shot at me. Isn't that rude? And that's what happens when you're rude around the Robocop. Do I need that? I don't need that. Alright. Good. And goodies. Excellent. You know what I don't think I've tried yet is dashing through enemies. Gonna get in a big fight over there, I think. Nice. Time for some more Ed 209s? I hope not. Ah. Well, as I suspected, a little bit of a vehicle-oriented fight. I didn't even kill that guy. He just died on his own. Nice. Clean. Okay. Well, this shouldn't take too much longer. I don't think this is how they expected me to fight this fight. But that's okay. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to fight the bikers the way they want to fight. Right? Why would I do that? And I think we're all done here.
Robocop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
They've got a bigger vehicle? Oh, tell me it's just a giant motorcycle that they all, like, climb onto. It's like a motorcycle gunship. Wouldn't that be silly and hilarious? I really like that idea. Come on, then. And... good. Whenever you're ready. What are you doing, man? Come on. Still kicking, huh? Oh, I forgot I've got shields now. Pushing the wrong buttons. There we go. Now what's back here? Must be something good or they wouldn't have wanted me to come over here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. More? I can go up here. Is there a reason to go up here? There isn't. Alright. There's no over there. Let's calm down with the screen shaking a little bit, huh? I don't think there are any settings for that, but it would be nice. Alright, I guess we're moving on. Right? Right. More friends? No more friends? That's why they popped out, is because I was aligned with the path to them, I guess. Don't need that. Yeah, I could pick up a car. I guess I can't pick up cars. Why am I just thinking about that now? Breach. Alright, nice. What is the chevron? There's a turret back there. There are several chevrons. They must be, like, leaders or something. I would really like any turrets to be not shooting at me anymore. Maybe I should grab one of those guys. Well, whatever the deal with the chevron guys, they are very resilient. Alright. Starting to whittle them down a little bit. Come on out. There you are. Wow. And, hell yeah, max deduction. Excellent. Give me all them XPs. I know there are 2 health kits in there, but I want the one that's out here. Got to manage my resources, since I am apparently taking a bit of a beating. I don't know if there are any guys over there, but they're having a worse day now than they were before. Oh, you're not playing any more games, huh? Answer the radio. I mean, yes. I'll talk to Spike in a minute. Might as well top off, right? I think we're pretty much done here. There we go. You know, you vultures ought to get some better guns. I want better guns, so you should get them and bring them to me. They sure had a lot of those not MP5s, though, didn't they? Rocket launcher. I like it. Ooh. Yeah. And 8 spare rockets? That's wild. I'm going to enjoy shooting that at something that isn't worth it. Alright, Spike. Yellow.
I am listening, Creep.
Robocop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Advanced Robot Man and primitive walkie-talkie radio in the same shot. Very fun.
There he is! The man pays our pensions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
All right.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Well, what do you think it'll be this time? Perhaps we'll do a Rorschach test? Some free association? Maybe we'll talk about my mother.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
All right, well, let's do anything but psych eval. How about that?
Robocop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
All right, Robo Maintenance Man, go.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Is this a fuse box? Is this a fuse box? Oh, good. Upsy downsies the stairs we go. I mean, yeah, it's cool that I have this augmented reality equipment that lets me follow these conduits, but I'm pretty sure even the morons that haven't figured out why somebody would want intact brains could have done the same job. Oh, I need to throw switches, huh? Alright. Good old trial and error. Also, I have been in front of fuse boxes when they popped, and they don't usually make that sparky sound. They just kind of trip. You know?
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Experience points would be welcome. No? Fine, I guess I'll go have my psych evaluated.
We are
So it
going to
wasn't a
build
mistake
a
when they
brand
didn't send
new
us insulated
city
gloves.
where Detroit
I'm afraid
now
not.
stands.
Looks like OCP is
I'm
largely-
ready
for you, Robo.
Only
God
hope
knows
that
what they'll
we
cut
have.
next. Or who.
Here we go.
Hey,
Let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Why do you look like Becker? No, you don't. You look like that robot. No, you look like that officer that couldn't hang a photo. That's what it was. Oh, that's right. I didn't arrest the bank intruder. I served the public interest. That's fine. Bees get degrees.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I don't really appreciate you making fun of me like that.
It helps if the criminals know that they should fear me.
I suppose it makes your job easier. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful, especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before, he was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
Boy, do I not ever approve of her attitude of, like, how I failed him. Anyway.
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted.
I don't know
I've
if it's...
got plenty to think about for now.
Alright, something about having a swing in my backyard. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if it's the right thing to do, or if there is a right thing to do, but I've decided to play that as Alex Murphy remains a human being. So we'll see how that works out for us in the end. Okay, well, I think I have been noting a bit of a lack of combat capability, so I should probably step that up. And I don't really know what my long-term strategy is now. I don't think that I'm going to rush any individual skill. I'll probably go for balance, although another 3 points in engineering would mean that I can crack safes, which might be nice. Do you think Robocop's hard on the floor? Dear customer, we would like to deny any rumors that our bank is not solvent. We promise that OCP Bank is the most prosperous in Detroit. You can rest assured that we are still the best place for your savings. Well, as I like to say, if you have to go around telling everyone that you're a lady, you're not.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
but the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
He's not a vehicle of any kind.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
Yeah, well, he also helped me, you know? So...
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
I do already have shining armor. Alright, off we go.
Robocop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Sorry, what was that? Anything else going on in here? Alright, what's up, Mayor?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
I mean, personally, I'm not interested in politics. But I think I should be anti-OCP, right? I mean, they're clearly the overarching bad guys, regardless of what our little distraction is up to. No, I'm not interested in politics.
I am not involved in politics.
Well, let's not get too hasty. You can still show support for me, right? We're on the same side. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
I'm not sure I even get to vote, man. But I really, really don't want to be involved in politics. I just want to be a Robocop.
Getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade, I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Kaplan.
Does any work actually get done around here, ever? Unbelievable.
Hey, Shiny. Got a job for you.
See, I have shining
How are
armor.
you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Alright, but what if I don't bring it back to you, hmm? I'm sure that I could put it in more just hands. Off we go. You're gonna wear out your tires if you keep doing that. And also your oil pan. Probably. Oh, is this a different part of town than where I was hanging out before? I actually wanted to go back to the arcade, though. Yeah, it feels different, doesn't it? No, that's the same. Or I could go straight ahead to Spike in a Haystack. No thanks. Let's take care of this. And then we can deal with some other goodies. Excuse me? What's going on with my objectives? Hey, no vomiting. Alright, I am going to go back to the arcade. I might be able to deduce... Well, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on around here. The combination to a safe there, which would be pleasing to my person.
I hate the day shift.
Why? Not as many takers? Too warm out? Domestic terrorism and what was the other one? Corporate espionage. That's an interesting combination, isn't it? Gimme. And what's down here? Stop feeding the cats in the basement. Okay. Yeah, so beating taking and beating delivering are both things that I'm feeling a little weak on at the moment. And since I prefer to be a cannon, I'll continue to dump points into combat. A glass cannon
Daddy, what was that?
is still a cannon.
It's just someone on the staircase.
You wouldn't think that a child would be surprised by somebody on the staircase. You also wouldn't think that the man in the apartment would think that Robocop is just somebody. Gimme. Alright. Is there more up I can go? There is not. Here we go. Oh, hey, look at that. Is that a deadly surprise? It's surprisingly quiet in here. What did we get? Is it a good one? It's probably not a good one. 4.3, I think that is the new one. So that's a slightly larger number than I've got. Might be worth checking out in between episodes. Storage bill, pick up cat food, take the fishmonger's statement. Statement, It's a pizza. Oh, a cardboard box filled with documents isn't relevant to a corporate espionage case, Electronic components. Nothing suspicious. That's it, huh? Alright. Make a way. Disappearing cube on the floor? That's suspicious. Storage unit? Alright. Gimme that. Fake ID card. Incriminating documents.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Also, I forgot to check the timer, so come back and see me again tomorrow, and I will smuggle contraband. Talk to you soon.